personal transformation in daily life. How can life alchemy help me achieve personal transformation?
Life alchemy can improve your life because it expands your consciousness. You become more aware of possibilities and opportunities. So you have an opportunity to choose. And once you know more, you can make better choices. And better choices leads you to freedom, personal freedom. So at the end, life alchemy brings you to personal freedom.
What is the secret to making confident decisions?
So here we would like to make a decision, but we're not sure if it's going to be the right one or not. In order to find out, you can use your heart. Basically what I'm saying is that your heart is your compass and the mind is your navigator. So let's do an exercise. Let's do the following. Think about the decision that you made in your life that was really, really good. You have it? That's the first step. Now lower that thought of that decision, that situation, and imagine that you can put it behind your heart. When you breathe it, you push the decision through your heart. Now take a decision in your life that was absolutely a wrong decision. As step 2, take that decision, that situation, and when you have it, lower that thought, put it behind your heart again, try to push it through, and you will notice that that bad decision did not go through the heart. Interesting thing about the heart and the mind is that the mind is pretty flexible, but the heart is very truthful. There is no emotion in the heart, but there is knowledge. So once you would like to know if a decision, an upcoming decision, is the right one, and would like to override your feelings about something that you really would like to have to make that decision, but you're not sure if it's the good one, place that thought behind your heart. When it goes through, it's the right decision to do. When it does not go through, it's not a good decision. And here you will see that whatever you like to do, sometimes the heart will not lie, but will tell you the truth.
What is the power of conviction?
There's a very simple difference between a belief and conviction. When people say you have to believe in it, then in most cases people think about that it will be right or that it will be okay to do certain things. They firmly believe it. Belief is done through your mind or by your mind. And conviction, you know it for 1,000%. You breathe a conviction. You don't need any outside confirmation. You don't need even any research to be done because you're so absolutely convinced that that works the way it works. Conviction comes from the heart. Belief comes from the mind.
How can I turn a belief into a conviction?
Step 1, take a conviction. Take something in your life that you're absolutely convinced about. For instance, you have to breathe in order to live. That's a conviction. So take something out of your own personal life that you're convinced about. Then step 2, take something out in your life that you absolutely believe. You're not certain, but you believe that you could do it. And you need to motivate yourself because you have kind of an uncertainty that holds you back. Step 3 is look at the two positions. Where is the conviction in your mind's eye and where is the belief? They appear to be at different places. Now step 4, move in your mind's eye the belief into the area of the conviction and glue them together. When you've done that, you'll feel stronger about what you believe, and therefore you tend more, to do it, and you're more motivated to do it. Now, the final step that you have to take is once you have done that, immediately go and do what you believed that you could do or you were not quite sure about. Because the brain and you have to learn by experience. That's the only way to learn. Once you have made that experience, you see for yourself, you will find and say to yourself, I didn't know that I could do it. And you will be convinced for the rest of your life that you can change a belief into a conviction.
How can I use life alchemy transformation techniques at work?
If you come into a business meeting and you would like to accomplish something, you come into the business meeting and say, oh my God, this is such a nice office that you are in. And with this great desk and the beautiful weather outside and the view, so we can make a decision about launching this product. Now what I do is I give 3 hints that are true I come into your office, which is true. You're having this magnificent desk and a great view, which is another 2 yeses. And that presupposes that we're going to make a decision about launching a product. I'm not saying that we're going to discuss if we are going to launch a product, but that presupposes that we're going to do it. By giving you the 3 yeses and the 4th element of the meeting, I basically pre-prep the meeting to a certain conclusion. People are more focused on launching the product and not necessarily focused on all the potential problems.
What is the law of alignment?
Now, in order to put it very, very simple in layman terms, you have to feel, think, speak, and act your life into being. And when that is in alignment, when that has the congruency, then things will happen. Even bad things will happen if you think about problems. You know, you feel a problem, you think about problem, you talk about problems, and you act problematically, then you will master problems in your life. So you will attract whatever there is in alignment. You can be out of alignment, which is lying to yourself. You know, everybody has once in a while, not us, of course, not the viewers of this video, but all others have sometimes that they think A and they say B. Now, when you think one thing and you say the other, you're out of alignment and you're weakening your body, and therefore your energy starts to divert. So the law of alignment, to feel, think, speak, and act your life into being, if that is a perfect line, a perfect A, and A, instead of A, B, C, and D, then you attract things in your life.
What is the power of intention?
In order to attract the things in life that you want, it is not done by thought, it's done by intent. But done by intent is done by truth. So when you desperately want something to happen in your life, it needs to come, again, you know, it sounds cliche, but it needs to come from the heart and not from the mind.
What is the Life Alchemy diet?
The first pillar of the Life Alchemy diet is to choose the right nutrition for you, okay? Then the second principle of the Alchemy diet is the relationship that you have with food. Are you an emotional eater or not? For instance, I'm an emotional eater. If I'm depressed, I like to eat. If I like to party, I like to eat. So I'm always eating. Okay, but it's the relationship that your mind has with food, and you can reprogram, recondition your mind so you know what to eat, what not to eat, and when. The third element is the rest pattern, and you can actually lose weight by sleeping. The minimum of 7 hours is required to let your body rejuvenate and revitalize your system so it can use the nutritional value that you have in your body for proper purposes. And then the fourth element is exercise. You have to combine 2 types of exercises. One is aerobics, like running, swimming, cycling, you know, for at least half an hour, 3 times a week. And the other part, for 2 times a week, is building strength by muscle training, strength training. You have to combine those 2, because when you increase the amount of muscle, you melt down the fat and reveal the muscle in your body, you get a better toning. Not necessarily that you have to lose weight. So the interesting part, which I didn't mention, could be for many people, the Life Alchemy diet is about losing weight. It is, but it's not focused on your weight. It's focused on the 4 principles: the relationship, the mind relationship, psychological principles, the nutritional principles, the exercise principles, and the 4th, which is so rewarding, which is rest and sleep.